as a ghost, like, what are you doing? And be like, Mom, I met him at the club. He was by himself. He wasn't eating. Turned vegan. I help society. You know? Help society. Hey, y'all, look, coming to the stage next, y'all. Y'all having fun? Yeah. I'm glad. Y'all cool. Y'all cool. Y'all don't look like y'all eating too much, but y'all cool. Cost too much? You just ain't one of it? Oh, y'all ate already before y'all came. Look at Cowboy over there. That motherfucker grubbing. He don't care. Finna lose tomorrow. Oh, no, Monday. Y'all play Monday. Oh, y'all are Sunday night. Yeah, y'all finna get toe up. Y'all finna get that ass bust tomorrow, so take your stupid hat off. Get you a haircut for next week, my boy, because you ain't wearing that shit. The Steelers finna take you out. I'm in big time into sports. Dudes hate me. I'm into sports. Like, I can tell you, college players, that's my thing. Dudes be intimidated by me. I can imagine 40 pounds bigger still. Like, I can imagine how I sounded. Hey, yo. I look like that's how the fuck I probably sounded, yo. What's up, Drake? My whole goal was just to sit in the front, like the front of the basketball games and shit. And when the cam come on me, I be eating nachos and the dude touch me like it's time for a kiss. I'm like, oh shit, hold on. Everybody, hold on. That was my dream. Like, come on, Drake. Stop being shallow. Like me, because I wouldn't mess with a fat dude. I'm so shallow. What? Everybody got a type. Mine's is Drake and Jeffrey from But all right, y'all. We coming through. We about to have some fun, y'all. Coming to the stage, y'all. I swear to God, this dude right here is one of the greatest people, like, off stage. I can't give him a better introduction in the world. Like, he might tell y'all a little bit about this time we had a little special date with Beyonce. He may or he may not. I'm famous, so I can do a lot of stuff. I know y'all probably don't believe I'm famous, so Google me. See how much money I got. Google me, my man. We might can make it work. You got any inheritance coming? You spent the inheritance? Oh, you don't have no self-control, sir. I can't. Divorce? She left you?
Her loss.
Why you keep saying it's her loss, nigga? I ain't heard her side. You look like the one that's losing. Oh, shut up. It's just jokes. I'm gonna get the dude my number. I'm finna say the N-word. That's how I know it ain't gonna work. I can see me now watching this and he says, I'm like, nigga, shut up. What are you talking about? That's how I know it ain't gonna work. That's how I know. Unless you don't mind. It's like, that's like one of my words. It's like, no. All right, y'all, put your hands together for my main man, Kapp!
Burbank, y'all gotta give me some more energy than that. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Give it up to John Cena. Yeah, she done shot an HBO special up here. I'm like, ah, damn. Hell yeah, man. I'm happy to be out here, man. We currently on our second national tour. Give it up for that. Give it up for that, man. Yeah, man. Been touring with Christian before we've been on a national level, but I'm just grateful because my life has just changed. But before I was on tour, I was at the Plasma Center. So, lightheaded, lethargic, everything. So I'm just grateful to even be here, man. This don't like a Plasma Center type of crowd and shit. So shout out to God working in y'all life. For real, man. But I'm explaining to y'all what the Plasma Center is for the people who ain't never been. The Plasma Center is a place that you go and donate your plasma. And they give you money and they put on the plasma debit card. Now the crazy part is a lot of places don't accept that plasma debit card. You done gave all this plasma, you done went to the store, you a little bit lightheaded, you want to get some water, you want to get some cookies, you done striped your card, the cashier say, your card got declined, now you gotta make a scene. You a damn lie, look at my arm, it's money on the card. Swipe that bitch again. Well, then you just gotta be humble, like, oh, you don't accept the plasma debit card, okay. I actually take that card me out on dates. We've been out here for a couple of days. I was swiping on Tinder, and I actually met this young lady. She said she was vegan. I like, bet. I'm about to take her ass to the steakhouse. I'm trying to save money. Shit, the side salad $3, the green beans $4. I had 12. Look, I'm fasting for the week. Get what you want, baby. So she went and proceeds to order the 16-ounce steak. I like, girl, I thought you was vegan. And she like, well, bro, I thought you was 6'2" and light skin. I like, all right, maybe that wasn't me on the profile, whatever. But that bill came back $333. I'm like, damn, who about to pay for this? So I tried to pay for it, whatever. The waiter came back so polite, said, sir, your card didn't go through. And I was like, I ain't gonna make a scene. I was like, oh, you don't accept the plasma debit card. Okay. So she got an attitude at this point. She like, well, you got another card? I was like, yeah, in the car. She said, well, can you go get it? I'm like, all right. So I start walking to the car. I look back, she's standing at the door with the waiter, so now I gotta act like I'm looking for a card, y'all. So I open up the door and I lean over the passenger seat. I'm like, dang, that's not the card. Then I leaned over in front of me. I'm like, dang, that's not the card, but these the car keys. So I put the keys in the ignition and I sped off. Now she texted me, question mark, where you at? Bring back my car. I was like, all right. I'm tripping, all right. But I waited 2 hours because I knew she'd be done with them dishes by then, so. Yeah, man. Dating is different, man. Dating is different out here. I'm out here dating, and everybody's asking me, do you got groupies on the road? And I'm like, nah, if you got some good coochie, keep it away from me, because I met a young lady, she ate my butt, sucked my toes, and broke my heart in a day. In a day, 24 hours, like. I'm over here crying by hour 20, like, hey, pick up the phone, where you at? I'm up here still with my legs up. Why did you do this to me? I'm not even used to this. It's crazy. My baby mama, she left me. We was in a dark place. Couldn't pay the light bill. I like, they don't accept the plasma debit card. What you want me to do? Look at my arm, it's money on the card. I got a cougar pregnant, Geraldine. Yeah, when she said she was pregnant, I said, you bullshitting. Like, what, you about to have some grandbabies? Like, this gonna make me a pawpaw grand? I didn't know. What this make me? It's crazy. Everybody was like, you gotta keep the baby. I like, I do, because the place don't accept the plasma. Some of y'all don't like that joke. All right. I'll abort that joke. Okay. My mouth, my joke. So yeah, I love this co-parenting thing though that we doing right now, man. You know, she called herself sending me words of encouragement before I came up on stage. She said, your comedy is trash and your beard would never connect. She know I'm obsessed about my beard, because my beard kind of look like Anthony Hamilton, like I'm waiting for Charlene to come home. It's crazy. She know one of my biggest fears is going bald before I get like a beard, because I feel like if I go bald right now, what's the first thing y'all gonna think? Ooh, he is sick, and I just don't want unnecessary prayers. My grandma though, she be telling me, she be trying to speak life into me. She said, baby, if you go bald, you could be a model. I'm like, grandma, who gonna pick me up for a modeling contract? St. Jude's Hospital? But you know, they say it's a myth though to get a beard. I don't know if it's out here, but they say if you eat a little cootie cat, you can get a beard. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Have I beaten the alopecia coochie? I just don't know. I don't know. And I'm not saying I'm out here eating coochie for a charity, but I am here for a couple more days. And I am trying to get a beard. Yeah, that's my life though, man. That's my life. I think one thing that I do love though, other than being a comedian, is being a dad. I love my daughter a lot. Like my goals is like has changed. I accepted the fact I'm about to turn 34. Give it up for that. Yeah. At 34, I accepted the fact that I'm just a cool, awkward black dad, man. Like, you know, I used to want to have a comedy special, but now I want to be PTA president. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And I be forgetting I'm a parent until parents come up talking to me when I'm dropping off my daughter in the morning. Like, the other day, this parent came up to me and a frantic was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "What's going on?" She was like, "Some idiot in a black car just sped through the school zone." I'm like, "Damn." I'm like, "That's crazy." So, you know, I try to act concerned, drop my daughter off, then I walk back to my black car. Shit, I'm not trying to get another tardy. I'm trying to be PTA president. You feel me? My daughter's so smart now, though. Like, she's reading now. She can read so good. Read so good. Like, the other day, you know, I'm having a parent-teacher conference or whatever, and the teacher's telling me how good Mia's reading, and as she's saying that, my daughter's like, "Hey, Dad, you got a text message." I'm like, "Read it, baby. What it say?" And she started reading. She said, "You need to go get test." I like, "Hey, baby, give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone." Reading so good, folks. Crazy, man. Yeah. I'm doing this thing called gentle parenting, though, man. Gentle parenting. It's hard because my daughter want to cry at all the wrong times. Like, we in Dollar Tree, we in line, she's crying because my card done got declined, and everybody behind me like, "Nigga, why don't you got $8? I'm like, "I do. Look at my arm. It's money on the card. They just don't accept the plasma debit card." Cashier got an attitude at this point. I'm like, "Sir, you got another card?" And I'm like, "Yeah, in the card." She said, "Well, can you go get it?" I'm like, "All right." So I started walking to the car. She's standing at the door. I'm like, "Damn, she's serious about this $8 worth of groceries." So now I'm looking for a card. I open up the door. I lean over the passenger seat. Like, dang, that's not the card. Then I leaned over in front of him. I'm like, "Dang, that's not the card, but these the car keys." Then I heard footsteps. I'm like, "Damn, this bitch running to the car." So I heard her put the keys in the key ignition, and I sped off. And the only thing I heard was, "Nigga, your baby, your baby." Forgot my baby at the register. Crazy. Crazy, man. That's my life, though, man. My life. Life is coming together. I just acted in my first movie. Give it up for that. Give it up for that. Yup. It's called Cream. It's out on Tubi right now. This nigga about choked on this water. I thought he was talking about a movie. Nah. You have to look at it on your phone right now. Nah, but I was mad at my mama because my mama told everybody that I was the main character in this movie. I like, "Dang, why you do that?" Because I ain't got no speaking lines. I actually get shot in the movie. It's crazy. I don't even know why I got shot. I watched the movie, still don't even know why I got shot. I'm just like, they just made this part for me. It's crazy. Like, but at the 17-minute, 38-second part, y'all can catch me in this movie. Just don't blink. It's real quick. But I'm a basketball player, and this young lady, she shoots me on the basketball court. And I'm going to act that out, y'all. So, you know, the whole time, I get the script, and it says my name and get shot. I'm like, I can't make my mom look like a liar. I got to get some speaking roles in this movie. So the director tells everybody to get in place. So I'm getting in place. I'm playing the basketball. He says, "Action." The girl comes up. She shoots me. I'm like, this woman shot me. I don't know why she shot me. Then I just fall to the ground. Now, the director, he got mad. He like, "Look, you ain't got no speaking lines. Just get shot and die." I like, "All right, bet. All right, y'all." So again, y'all, pay attention. The movie's called Cream. At the 17-minute, 38-second part, look for the black boy playing basketball. All right? So the director, he says, "Action." Girl comes up. She shoots me. I'm like... Fall to the ground. That's Cream on Tubi right now, man. Yeah. But I caught the acting bug because I got paid for that. And I started to, once I started to figure out that you can get paid for all these roles, I started showing up to any and every audition. So it was one, y'all know that show, To Catch a Predator? Yeah. I'm not the predator, but they needed decoys. I like, shit, with a book bag on, I look 12. So... I think I can do this. I only had 2 lines. "Hey, come in. The cookie's on the table." That's it. I got this. So I'm sitting down at the table or whatever, and I'm acting like I'm doing homework. Y'all can actually find this on YouTube. But I'm acting like I'm doing homework or whatever, but the whole time I'm calculating how much money I'm about to make. And I got the earpiece in, and they said, hey, your first suspect is coming in. I'm just like, all right, cool. So I remember my 2 lines. Hey, come in. The cookies are on the table. So this big white man, he's walking in. He said, well, I want your cookies. I said, wait a minute. They don't have a rebuttal for that. You want my cookies? He started to get closer and closer. You know what's crazy? The only reason he stopped, he seen my plasma debit card. He said, wait a minute, how old are you? I don't know a 12-year-old giving plasma. Crazy. Crazy. I'm grateful, though, to be able to do comedy, though, man. I've been doing comedy going on 15 years. Give it up for that. Give it up for that. Yeah. I remember 7 years ago, I was working at this cell phone store, and I used to pray to God all the time, God, allow me to do comedy full time. And you got to be careful what you ask God for, because they'll answer your prayers, but just not in the way that you think. How about the next day I woke up fired from that job? I'm like, oh, God, wait a minute. I'm trying to wait till the end of the pay period, not so soon. Like, then on top of that, I ended up getting indicted on federal charges. Yeah, that cell phone company sued me for $54,000. Now, I'm not going to say the cell phone company name, but one thing I will say is they sprinted their ass downtown to press them charges. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. When I initially went to the interview, I had a white manager named Daniel. Daniel said, you sell cell phones by any means necessary. So, you know, I'm working at the cell phone store, and I'm asking you what you want to do. You want to hook up your friends and your family. That's exactly what I did. But you can't hook up all your friends and your family sometimes, because sometimes their credit may not be good. So maybe I cut a couple corners. Maybe I didn't check a couple IDs. You know, for instance, ma'am, you come into the store. You tell me your name, Joe. At this day and age, I ain't supposed to question shit. I believe what you say. I don't ask for your ID. I put your information in. I said, Joe, you kind of look like Tina, but you got approved for 10 lines. You say, I want 10 iPhones. I go to the back, I get you 10 iPhones. Now, the next day you come in, you tell me your name, Jerry. I'm like, damn, you don't even come with a female name. All right, cool. All right, Jerry Joe. I put in your information in. And hey, Jerry Joe, you got approved for 10 lines. You say, I want 10 iPhones. I go to the back and I get you 10 iPhones. And they said, well, sir, that's embezzlement. I'm like, oh, God, I didn't know. Like, you know, I've never been in no type of trouble. My daddy's in my life. So all this was new to me, for real. It was crazy. It was crazy. End up going to court for the first time. I'm sitting in the back or whatever. Prior to going to court, my lawyer said I need to find somebody to testify on my behalf. And Daniel, you know, he was a white guy. He was my manager. He said, hey, look, I got the skin to win. I can get you up out of here. So I believe this white man. So I told my lawyer, hey, we got a good chance of beating this case. So my lawyer said, as long as your manager comes in to testify on your behalf, you're A-okay. So I'm waiting for my manager to come into court. But as I'm sitting in the back, I noticed that this judge is sending people to jail. And I'm like, oh, God, am I going to jail? And my lawyer assured me, as long as Daniel show up, you're not going to jail. So I text Daniel, hey, Daniel, let me know when you get here. As I'm waiting for Daniel, again, the judge is sending people to jail but letting people go. Sending people to jail but letting people go. But, like, he was letting a person go for attempted murder but was sending a person to jail for trespassing. So I'm in the back. I'm like, I'm in here for cell phones. Where am I about to go? So I'm still waiting for Daniel, no reply. I'm like, hey, Daniel, you kind of remind me of my dad on them off weekends. Where you at? Well, the lawyer comes up to me, say, hey, we're about to be up next. So, you know, as he's telling me that, I get a text message back from Daniel's mother-in-law that says, I'm sorry to be a bearer of bad news, but Daniel is no longer with us. Yeah, I text back. I said, well, go get the nigga because I got court. What do you mean he's not with us? But Daniel had ended up committing suicide, y'all. Yeah, y'all saying, oh, I'm like, nigga, this couldn't wait it? Like, why when you tell me this, that you had some things going on internally, you should have never told me that you were going to show up. That's all I'm saying. So I showed my lawyer the text message. I said, what does this mean? He said, nigga, you're going to jail. And I'm like, oh, God. Crazy. But I ended up going through this for like 7 years, and as of last year, they ended up dismissing my case. So give it up for that. Give it up for that. Yeah. I think God just wanted to see how bad I wanted to be a comedian, because you really got to love this thing to do it, because it ain't a lot of money in comedy, for real, man. And I've been doing this so long, I kind of know when I'm not going to get paid before I even show up. Like, if the flyers matter or the word art, it's a good chance that you may not get paid. Like, if the show ended at 9 o'clock and you still waiting for your money at 12, it's a good chance that you may not get paid. If a promoter walks up to you with his hands balled up, it's a good chance that you may not get paid. I remember one time I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I waited, and the promoter had his hands balled up. He said, open up your hands. I opened up my hands. This man gave me an eighth of weed and candy corn. I was just like, I took the eighth of weed, but the candy corn I didn't trust because it was out of season. I'm like, nigga, it's February. Like, how do you got this candy corn? It's crazy. So I am grateful, though, to be able to travel all over, man. I'm meeting everybody, and I'm realizing people is different no matter where you go. Like in Chicago, homeless people got Venmo. I'm like, Venmo? Like, homeless man came up to me. He said, hey, young blood, can you hit my Venmo real quick? I said, Venmo? He said, my Venmo tag is a house, it's not a home. I like, he put some thought into that. I said, put your hand out. I gave him some of that candy corn that I had. Pass it along. Now that homeless people out here in LA, they different, man. They is different. Like, I'm at the gas station putting 2 on 10 minding my business. And, all right, y'all, sir, don't judge my life. 2 on 10. I hate when the cashier like they heard it wrong. You said 10 on 2, buddy? All right, now you being funny. I gave your ass 8 quarters. 25, 50, same for a dollar. 25, 50, same for a dollar. 2 on 10. I'm pumping my $2 worth of gas. This homeless man come up to me. He said, hey, nephew. He had said nephew so convinced, and I really thought it was my uncle. I like, what up, Unc? He said, nephew, let me get some money real quick. I said, Unc, I only got my card on me. He said, oh, that's okay, brother, man. I got a card, striper, and a print out receipts. I'm like, damn. He not homeless, he's an entrepreneur. So I gave him my card or whatever. And he said, you got another card that you can use? Because this one didn't go through. I said, you don't set the plasma debit card. He said, well, you got another card? I like, yeah, in the car. He said, well, can you go get it? I like, all right. So I started walking to the car. He up here standing at pump 10, so now I got like I'm looking for a card. So open up the door and I leave on the passenger seat like, dang, that's not the card. Then I leave it over in the front of me like, dang, that's not the card, but these the car keys. So I put the keys in the ignition and I sped off. Now, funny part about that is $2 worth of gas is only gonna get you but so far. Next thing I know, Aunt pushed me to pump 9. Hey, nephew, where the other card at? It's crazy, man. My life. Yeah. I just went to my baby mama's wedding. She just got married. Give it up for that. Yeah. Everybody like, how do you feel? I'm happy. Like, for real, man. She actually, she's older than me, and she met a guy that's older than her, Mr. James. And I love Mr. James to death. Mr. James thought I wanted to fight when I first met him. I said, nigga, I prayed for you. You were my angel. You were here because of me. But I think Mr. James got like early dementia or whatever. I be going to pick up my daughter, and he'll answer the door. Hey, what's going on, Cap? And I'll be like, hey, I'm just coming to get me. And he'll like, all right. He'll turn around. Then he'll turn back around and say, who the hell are you? And I'm like, hey, Mr. James, you can't keep on doing this. I just cut your grass. I'm waiting for my $50. Come on now. What's going on, Mr. James? It's been 2 hours. You not have the money? He'll pull out his wallet, give me the $50. I tell my daughter, hurry up, for he remember he stay in an apartment. Before I get up out here, I'm gonna tell you how I ended up at the plasma center. Have y'all ever lied so much you forget your lie? Okay, I'm the only one. Whatever. The job that I had, they fired me over something crazy. My great-granddad died twice in a week. And he had died on Monday, then I called out again on Thursday, and I had forgot. Called the HR, Miss Karen from HR picked up the phone. I said, hey, Miss Karen, I can't come into work. She said, what's going on, Mr. Cap? I said, my great-granddad died. She said, again? I said, I know, this shit is crazy. You probably want to check on your granddaddy. So she was like, well, Mr. Cap, you need to bring in an obituary. So me thinking I'm smart, I just Google funerals nearby. Why nobody black died that week? End up going to this white man named Paul funeral. And that's when I found out white people funerals not even that long. It was like after 15 minutes, they started burning the body. I'm like, damn, I can't even cry for Paul. End up eating at the repast. They had fish sticks. It was different. But I got the obituary. I went back to work that following Monday, turned in my obituary to Miss Karen. Now Miss Karen looking at the obituary. Then she looking at me. She looking at the obituary. I said, Miss Karen, you ain't never seen Different Strokes? She said, that's not the problem, Mr. Kapp. This is my granddaddy. I like, oh. What up, cuz? Burbank, y'all been a great crowd. Give it up for yourselves, man. Yeah. So before I bring up our headliner, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about myself. If y'all do want to follow me on social media, it's all K's. It's No Cap Comedy. It's No Like You Know Me, KNOW. My last name Kapp, KAPP, and then comedy KOMEDY. Everybody like used to KKK.